Flirting Formula Book Review, How to Ask Women Out. My thoughts. At first I thought this was another approach from a sleazy guy who was going to try to tell me how I can seduce women so they will want to jump in bed with me on the first date. But I wanted to check it out before I presented it to my subscribers. So, I bought it for research only, because that's what I do, and plus the website was kind of interesting. After reading the Flirting Formula book for a few days, taking notes and going over the methods, I found out I was wrong. The author Michael is awesome. The simple premise of this book is that some guys are naturally good around women and women are naturally attracted to certain guys, even if they are not comfortable with women. Michael teaches you the traits that women are looking for in a man so you can either build up your confidence to approach them, or do what he suggests so women will naturally gravitate towards you. Sounds simple, right? Well, it is and it isn't. Many of the ideas in the book were like light bulbs going off. A few were as simple as a piece of clothing you put on or wear a certain way that will have women approaching you. Or a simple, yet sincere greeting next time you see an attractive woman. Those were so easy and indeed got immediate results when I recently went out with some friends. It was couples date night. And yes, I'm married. But, like I said, this is for research. Let's continue. The tips on interjecting humor into my persona were a little more difficult. I'm the type of guy that doesn't have that much to say unless it's important. They were great tips and suggestions, but I'm not a naturally funny guy, so those were harder to pull off. Some guys would have an easier time with that chapter than I did. Would I recommend it? Well, yes, I didn't pick up any women though, but that wasn't my goal. This was for research. However, I did strike up the first conversations and used some of the methods suggested in the book, while on couples date night, which is very unusual for me. The women jaws dropped, even my wife was stunned that I was talking the way that I was. After the night was over, the women were looking at me and smiling. I think their husbands were jealous, which was not my intention, they are my close friends. However, it gave my confidence an extra boost. I wish I had this information, the flirting formula, when I was in my 30s. It was tough trying to get a date back then. In my opinion, and after trying a few things that was suggested in the book, like I mentioned above, the women in my wife group were stunned that I could even put two sentences together when holding a conversation with them. My wife of course didn't like the way I was talking, it sounded like I was a single guy and not married. Let me be clear, I'm a happily married man and I had to reassure my wife that I am. But, that same night after we got back home, she attacked me and ripped my clothes off of me and said, "You made me hot the way you were talking like that." Well, you can guess what happened after that. Introducing the flirting formula. The essential guide on how to talk to women and ask them out. These real-life tested techniques and secrets can help explode your confidence, excite women with your conversational skills, and help you date the girl of your dreams. Grab your copy now by clicking the link in the description box below this video. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe to this channel.